So that should work. Hopefully. Let's see. Okay, so now we have that. Now we can have a little bit of better view. As you can see, it's pretty much breaking. I think we can adjust it a little bit. You know, if the character won't move that way, then maybe we could have a better thingy of this. So let's kind of make it, try making it forward. Not forward. Now you might want to use some kind of animation which overrides the spine, so the spine kind of rotates towards the wall. So I have an animation like that, but I'm not really gonna use that one for now. Because as you can see, it pretty much works real nicely. Although we need a position offset for the feet too, and we need rotation offset for the feet too. So to do so, we're gonna create a few more variables. Sorry. So the offset thingy, we're gonna create two more offset variables. Left foot offset and right foot offset. Right foot offset. So now we have these two variables, and we're gonna do the same thing. Same exact thing which we did earlier. So just subtract that. So basically, left foot hit point minus left foot offset. Right foot hit point minus right foot offset. And with that done, we are gonna actually do these two offset values there. You see two new variables. Okay, the variables are a mess. I agree. So let's kind of make it like that, and let's try that now. Okay, so I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna make it a little out. Yeah, a little bit out, and a little bit out right there too. Okay, that seems good. Yeah, let's gonna make that 0 and 0. Just gonna make that a little like that. No, actually, it seems good. Oh, as you can see, the feet, they keep aligning themselves with the wall. It's a pretty good thingy, but we need to make sure that the hands keep aligning themselves to the wall too. And we also need to make sure that the feet are properly rotated. So for that, let's say, well, I didn't quite find a proper solution for the rotation for the feet. I mean, I tried most of the things and didn't quite work. So what I found was creating another quaternion variable, and actually like multiplying the feet with that quaternion variable. So basically, the feet would be multiplied, the rotation would be multiplied by the quaternion variable, and that way they could have, they could possibly be positioned properly. This is not a best solution. This is not a good solution either. Wow, what? Is that some kind of? I mean, those are fingers. What is that? Seems pretty okay there, but seems horrible there. Wow. So yeah, we have that all stuffed, and let's go make that right now. Okay. So now let's just let's say we position the feet first. So we're gonna create two more variables. We'll say left foot rot, right foot rot. Actually, rot offset, let's say. So we're going to multiply it directly by the position of the foot's rotation. Not sure if that's possible, but let's see. So we have the left foot IK check. We're going to say, let's see. So let's say, okay, actually we need to store the rotation first of all. So for that, let's create two more variables, and let's just call that one simple rot and all. Okay, and let's store the rotation. So to do so, we're gonna go to the left foot IK check. We're gonna say left foot rot is equals to quaternion dot from to rotation, the same thing, vector3.up, and we're gonna say, let's say transform that forward the same way we did before. Actually, okay, I'm sorry, I just had to go, some things, okay. So, we have the left-hand rod, okay. Where are the rods before? Down, okay. So we have the right foot and left foot rod and all that now. Right there, yeah. So I'm gonna say, left foot hit dot point, actually normal. And we're just gonna copy that same thingy right over there, and let's make that to be right foot. So before doing anything else, let's try how the rotation is working. Possibly should be working horrible, I suppose. It's not even working because I haven't even set it at that there. Let's set that there. So nm.setIk. Rotation, let's say avatar, left foot, left foot rod. Now let's copy that right there to there, and let's call that one the same thingy, just right. So it should be right. Okay. And forgot to apply the weight. Let's set a weight for that. Left foot, let's say 1. And then dot set IK rotation weight, IK goal, right foot, then 1. Okay. Let's see how it's working. So we're almost finished, and I don't think it's gonna work properly. Okay. Well, the feet, they're kind of lined a little too perfectly with the wall. So there's it's like Spider-Man walking on the wall or something. I don't know. Quite crazy, right? So what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna wanna multiply the rotation by the offset values. So to do so, we're just gonna want to add a bracket right there, and another one right there, and I'm gonna say multiply that by a left foot rod offset. Same for there. Now this isn't gonna be quite a good idea because, well, I don't know why, but still, like I said, this is not the perfect solution. So yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead right there. We might get an error, as you can see. There's the error and the feet, they're gone. So whenever we add rotation, the feet are back. There's the quaternion. You can't multiply something by 0. Something can't have a value of 0. I mean, it's never. So let's just mess around with it a little bit. Let me just kind of add a little bit of offset of that. -1. -2, -1.5. I'm adding some offset to the foot, position offset, and let's kind of make that a little away. Okay, and let's try adding some rotation then. So I'm gonna make it rotate that way. Okay, and maybe a little bit to there. Okay. Same for that one. Okay, we're just gonna want to do. Now you can do it 2 ways. You don't really need to apply it, using that old stuff. Okay. Seems about fine. Yeah. So as you can see, the foot, they seem pretty good too. They're aligning with the wall pretty nicely. The character is aligning. Just one thing is left is the hands Z-axis. They're not really swapping or going there. Now, the 2 things you could do. You don't really need to align the hands on the Z-axis or Z-axis to actually match the legs, whatever you might want to say. because the character, as I said before, you could just position the character in such a way that the hands would automatically be snapped on the z-axis using that. You only need to snap the hands on the y-axis, not even the x-axis. Oh, and remembering that, in saying that, we also need to take out the hands IK over the x-axis. So let's first work on that, and then very lastly we're gonna work on the on the z-axis swapping, let's say, or snapping. Yeah. So we might want to copy this. Okay. Sorry. We could you could just copy the component that way and just paste the values over there, which is what I do so usually. Sorry. Okay. Let's now do one thing. Now we're here. We're gonna say that on the left hand IK, before doing this, we're actually gonna create a new position variable. Public vector3 left hand original pause. Okay, so original pause and also right hand original pause. Okay, and now we're just gonna want to go ahead there, right there, and we're gonna get the original pauses for these hands. So let's say anim.getIK position, and with our goal the left hand. Okay, and we're actually gonna want to save this IK position inside of the left hand original pause. Same for the right hand. Okay, and now we're just gonna wanna get the extract the x-axis from there, and we're just gonna wanna apply that. So the x-axis is basically the animation. The animation's x-axis. So to do so, we're just gonna wanna go right there, and we're gonna do it a little horribly now. So left hand pause dot x is equals to left hand original pause dot x-axis, and then we're gonna say the right hand pause thingy, right hand pause dot x is equals to right hand original pause dot x, and we don't really need to minus that old stuff from there. And I'm not sure if I'm doing it right, but yeah. So let's say we just want to do one thing, okay, or let's say two things. Let me see if that even works. Come on, rotation thingy. So as you can see, it's not really aligning it on the x-axis no longer. It's aligning it on the y-axis, not the x-axis. The animation is overriding the x-axis. That's exactly what we want. Because if we don't override the x-axis, the character's hand will stay like snapped on the ledge forever. Like if I move him right and left through an animation or something, his hands, they won't move through the animation. That would be quite horrible. That's not exactly what we want. So we're disabling the character's IK on the x-axis. Okay. Now let me kind of do that. Right there. Okay. Let's see. So that was supposed to be 0.2. 0.2. Actually 0.15, I'm sorry. 1.5. Okay, sorry. That was a lot of sound. Alright. Let's make that a little like that. Let's make that like that. A little bit like that. I think we're good. You might want to make the foot a little on the inside, like 2. Okay, that seems about good. Seems about now. It's nice. So I'm actually gonna want to just copy this entirely, and I'm gonna paste component values, and most of the things have gone bad and all that. And I'm just gonna wanna, clear that out. You know what? We actually don't need to make, oh, sorry, not that much out. Okay. We actually don't need to apply all these variables. We don't need to make them public. We can make all these variables private. We just need to take out most of the essential ones. We just need to use only the essential ones. Okay. So let's gonna make that a little way. Let's see. Almost right there. Okay. So the hands. Now one last thing is still left. That is the hands. You just need to align the hands properly so they actually align on the z-axis, as I said before. But you don't need to do that, as I said, because you can, once more I'm saying that, position the character in such a way that he will always be away from the wall for in a specific, say, the exact same distance. You will have the exact same distance from the wall always, whichever wall you might want to snap into and all that. So let's apply the z-axis IK now. So yeah, you don't need to do that. Yeah. So what I'm gonna do actually, I'm gonna use the foot IK, foot z-axis IK, and I'm gonna override that. And I'm actually gonna wanna put that thingy like that. So to do that, let's say left hand pause dot z is equals to left foot pause dot z minus left hand offset dot z. Quite let's say irritating, kind of, right? But well, it is irritating, trust me. So we're gonna make this one to be right and pause dot z and right. No, not hand. Okay, we can use the foot right there and just like that. Let's see. So the hand seems quite horrible, don't you think? So let's try taking out the left hand Z and that. So the other hands are there. Let's try to make them a little close to the wall. Okay, seems quite good. Yep, they seem quite good. Now as you can see, the hands are gonna stay aligned. You can just see now they are right aligned with that. On the y-axis, on the z-axis. Just not on the x-axis. You don't need the x-axis, trust me. But in case you do need the x-axis, then what I suggest is you just comment that out. That's it, okay? And comment that out from there. If you do need to use the IK x-axis and not the actual animation x-axis and all that. So yeah, well, that's pretty good. That was, I believe, minus 0.9 009. No, not 99000. Minus 0.9. And as you can just see, it works like a charm. And I guess we're pretty much done right there. Now, if you're not really quite happy with these hands thingy, well, you can't possibly do anything for that. All you can do is kind of go to the animation tab, animator tab, and choose a different idle animation for yourself. As you can see, I have an animation pack right here. I haven't made that, but I have that one, and it is pretty cool. And let me show you guys some kind of animation. Let's see. Hang. Now this isn't a good hang animation. It's quite weird. It's really weird. Okay, let's say you need to create an animation where the hands are close to each other. Okay, they're close. That's how you do that old stuff, the hand stuff. Okay. Or we can do another thing, maybe. We can say left, can subtract the left hand offset dot x. Might work, not sure. So let's try. Okay, come on. So, yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, that actually does work. Animation is right there, and yeah. So the second option, as I said, the alternative is actually subtract that right there. I'm just gonna copy that one. Just gonna make that right hand. Ah, come on. What am I doing? Okay, and you can just make it close. So as you can see, that's how you do it. Now you might not want to use some kind of animation which makes the character's hip move too much left or right or something like that, because that sucks. You know, the character is entirely moving, and you can't possibly do that over a ledge. And one more thing, you might also want to take out the foot's x-axis, because you know that's gonna make it horrible. I mean, right now it doesn't seem horrible, right? But if you're playing an animation and the feet are moving over the wall, then that's really gonna make it horrible. Seriously. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Can't really turn that off, but you can add that. So if you guys need any more help, or if you might guys need a kind of a tweaking guide or something for this, then please do ask me in the comments below. You know, if I should create a tutorial to show how to take out the x-axis, because it's basically the same as the hands, or maybe some kind of tweaking guide like that or something, or all that stuff. So if you guys need such stuff or anything, then please do ask me in the comments, and that's pretty much it. So stay tuned. If you want something, like if you want to see some kind of new tutorial, then do tell me. I'm not really kind of a professional, but I did figure this out, not by myself, as I said before. A guy actually posted it somewhere, and I got his idea. It was really helpful though. So yeah, although I scripted this myself from scratch. Hopefully you guys liked it, enjoyed the tutorial. I know it didn't involve much of the humor. I mean, I'm not that much of a serious guy, but I don't know what scripting I am. Quite weird. Okay, so well, see you guys later. Peace out.